Welcome everybody to EWA Thursday Trauma. We're kicking things off with the EWA World Women's Champion, Wendy Wonder, in non-title action as she takes on Dottie Garret. These two women have been no strangers lately. They've clashed a few times. Wendy here goes for the schoolboy, or the schoolgirl should we say. Oh, but Dottie reverses into a cover of her own. Wendy bridges out of it, turns her around into a backslide. Only a one count. Both women trading for a possible quick pin there. And Wendy with a tilt-a-whirl into a facebuster. And now with a gut wrench, power bombs her down. The champion looking good here right out of the gate. As she sends Dottie down to the canvas. Applying pressure to the knee while she's got that toe hold on. Wendy now waiting patiently for Dottie to get back to her feet. Puts her up in a fireman's carry position. She carries her over to the ropes, drops her throat first over the top rope. And now Wendy Wonder, second turnbuckle on the inside. Double axe handle finds the mark. She goes for the cover and hooks the outside leg, but only gets a one count. Gonna take a lot more punishment than that to keep Dottie Garret down. And you see Dottie now takes her down to the canvas. Oh, but Wendy reverses and throws her down by the arm. And now just right hands to the face of Dottie Garret. Oh, but Dottie catches her with a kick to the head. Follows it up now here, full arm dragon twist. Takes her over into a Kimura. But Wendy able to get out of it. Reverse position. And break the hold. Wendy now from behind picks her up. All the way up to her shoulder and slams her down to the canvas. Oh, Wendy misses a right. Dottie connects with one of her own. And now both women here standing their ground. Reverse knife edges back and forth. Wendy telling her to put one right on the chin, and Dottie obliges. But Wendy answers with one of her own. She blocks that punch from Dottie, but now Dottie blocks one. Chop finds the mark. Wendy grabs her, hoists her up onto the shoulders and into a Samoan drop. She goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 2. Oh, but Dottie able to kick out. What's Wendy got in mind here? She's dragging her over towards the middle of the ring. She picks Dottie up. Scoops her up. Fall away slam. Dottie rolls over to the ring side, I should say, out to the apron. Wendy with a right. And then stun guns her over the top rope, sending her to the floor. But Dottie quickly to her feet, catches Wendy coming out after her and sends her into the steel steps. Dottie now tosses her over towards the entranceway. Wendy, though, with a big right hand. Oh, Dottie catches her with a back elbow. Wendy, though, in control, slams her face first into the ring apron. And Wendy back into the ring. The referee's count is up to 5. And now Wendy back outside, which breaks the count. Dottie, though, reverses. Release, German suplex. She dropped Wendy Wonder right on her head on the outside. Now where's Dottie going? Up to the top rope. Double axe handle to the floor. Oh, Wendy, though, catches her with a kick and then follows it up with a drop kick. Wendy stomping at the arm and shoulder area. Referee's count was reset when Dottie went to the top. Both women now, though, back into the ring. What's Wendy got in mind? Oh, she deadlifts her up. Yokosuka cutter. She covers and hooks the leg. And we've got 3. Wendy Wonder picks up the win. Oh, but what's this? Winter Sky, the #1 contender to the World Women's Champion, is out here. And she's applauding? Tag team matchup up next here on Thursday Trauma, as we have the Bullet Boys facing the EWA World Tag Team Champions Rock and Rumble in a non-title match. And Mount Monadnock just tossing Colt Walker. This is not the start the Bullet Boys wanted. You got to stick and move with a man the size of Mount Monadnock. But Colt Walker there catches the leg and dragon screw leg whips the big mountain down. Oh, but Monadnock just shoves him off and hits a huge punch to the gut. Monadnock sends them to the corner, makes the tag to Kid Dynamic, and then rams Colt Walker face first into Kid's boot. Dynamic now, going up to the top turnbuckle. What's he looking for here? Oh, corkscrew senton from the top. He hooks the leg, but Buckshot comes in to break it up. Kid now out to the apron. What's he looking for here? Springboards up and catches Colt Walker with a clothesline. Kid now sends him into the corner. Colt able to get his way out a little bit. Double underhooks him and drops him down. Variation of a double underhook powerbomb there. Colt with some strikes. Double leg takedown. Looks like he could be looking for a Boston Crab here. Can he turn him over? He does. Turns him back. And look at that, Kid reverses it into a pin. But Colt out at 1. Kid Dynamic's fired up. But that gives Colt a chance to go make the tag to Buckshot. The Kid sends him into the corner and tags Mount Monadnock back in. He's got Buckshot up on the top. Hurricane Rana into a powerbomb. Rollins out to the outside. Mount Monadnock out after him and clotheslines him down to the floor. Mount Monadnock, just standing on the arm and drops the knee right over the elbow. Follows it up with an elbow drop. And just walks right over the stomach of Buckshot. Oh, Buckshot with a forearm, but didn't phase the big man. What's Rollins doing? Except for leaving himself wide open here for Mount Monadnock. Oh, Mongolian chop to the top of the head. Oh, but as Monadnock was celebrating, Colt gets the tag. Oh, but he walks into a right hand and a big headbutt. Colt, though, able to push Monadnock off of him. And slamming the big man's head to the canvas repeatedly. Monadnock shoves him off. And now he sends him into his corner. And he makes the tag to Kid Dynamic. And again, Walker takes the boot of Kid. What's Kid got in mind here? Grapevines the leg after dropping the elbow and just lefts to the inside of the knee. Second turnbuckle on the inside for Kid, and he hits a frog splash. Kid out to the apron. Springboard frog splash. Kid's feeling froggy from every direction. Oh, Colt catches him coming in, though, with a jawbreaker. Sets him up. And a pile driver. He used that to finish off Cy Pyro on Monday Madness. He's going to drag Kid to the center of the ring. Hooks the leg. But Mount Monadnock there to break it up. Again, Bear's mentioning it. Oh, look out here. Oh, Colt able to avoid the wheelbarrow there. Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip powerbomb. Walker now going up to the top rope. Diving elbow. Walker goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but Kid Dynamic kicks out. Colt Walker has to be riding high off that big win on Monday Madness over Cy Pyro. And he sends Kid into the corner, but Kid catches him with an elbow coming in. And now Kid with the reversal sends him over to the Rock and Rumble corner. And Kid hits a forearm and makes the tag to Mount Monadnock. And here we go. European uppercut. The mountain high above. And the mountain crashes down. He goes for the cover. But Buckshot quickly in to break up the pin. Mount Monadnock makes the tag to Kid Dynamic. Oh, but Colt catches him with a kick. Kid kips up, but not before Colt makes the tag to Rollins. Buckshot scoops him up on his shoulder. Drops him with snake eyes in the corner. Buckshot with the Irish whip. Oh, Kid again. Able to catch Buckshot this time coming in. Kid Dynamic makes the tag. Double team here. They put Buckshot up on the top turnbuckle. And here we go. Double back suplex by Rock and Rumble. But Buckshot immediately to his feet. Monadnock, power slam. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. But Colt comes in to save the day for the Bullet Boys. Mount Monadnock now. Irish whip makes the tag to Kid Dynamic. And they send him back first into the turnbuckle. Kid Dynamic picks him up. Looking for a fisherman buster, and he connects. Kid now, middle turnbuckle. Buckshot to his feet, and Kid takes him over with a diving Hurricane Rana. Kid spikes the foot into the canvas. Buckshot now in the corner. Kid on the opposite side. What's he got in mind? Charges in. Basement drop kick. Kid now back out to the apron. Springboard. Clothesline catches Buckshot and he crumples to the canvas. What's Kid got in mind now? Here we go. Head of steam and a 450 splash from a standing position. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Rock and Rumble pick up the victory. The champion's impressive here right out of the gate. Mount Monadnock just throwing Colt Walker around. And you see the champions using some double team moves to the advantage. Kid up to the top rope. Corkscrew senton splash. Again, you see here, Kid up to the top rope. Hurricane Rana's Buckshot into a powerbomb by Kid Dynamic. by Mount Monadnock. And again, Rock and Rumble. Kid hits the frog splash. The Bullet Boys would mount a comeback. And Colt Walker from a great long way away hits a diving elbow. But Kid Dynamic able to get the kick out. And here you see Mount Monadnock scoops him up. Big time power slam. And then Kid Dynamic would set the stage here. 1, 2, 3, and there's the 450. And that was enough to score the victory over Buckshot Rollins. The EWA World Tag Team Champions, victorious once again. Kid Dynamic and the Big Mountain Mount Monadnock Rock and Rumble on a roll. We're set for our next matchup here on Thursday Trauma. Layne Damage taking on the West Coast Kid, KJ Monroe. And Layne, some strikes early, but KJ able to duck the double axe handle, hit some knife edges, and follow it up with a drop kick to send the big man down to the canvas. Layne now powering back. Both men locked up in a collar and elbow tie-up. Layne Damage with the rear waist lock applied. Oh, KJ able to toss him over the shoulder down to the mat, and he's got a side headlock applied. Layne back up to his feet though, and able to escape into a standing side headlock. KJ gets out and goes into a reverse waist lock. Layne trying to get his way out of it. Able to break the grip, tosses KJ over his shoulder, and now he's got a side headlock applied on the canvas. Switches into a front chancery, drives the knees into the top of the head of KJ Monroe. Follows it up with some punches. Stomp. And another stomp, this time right on the arm. Layne going all the way up to the top rope. Diving shoulder tackle. Layne goes for the cover and hooks the leg. KJ out at 2. Layne deadlifts him up. Power slams him down. Where's Layne going now? Out to the ring apron. Layne vaults himself over the top with a shoulder tackle. And KJ Monroe rolls to the floor, maybe out of instinct only. Layne scoops over the shoulder, but KJ goes behind and takes the leg out from behind the big man. KJ over to the apron. He's going to go all the way up to the top rope. He dives, but he went blind and Layne wasn't there. Layne Damage now sends KJ back into the ring. Layne now second turnbuckle on the inside. Splash, 300 pounds crashing down on the back of KJ Monroe. And Layne covers him here, but only gets a 1 count. Oh, KJ catches him with a kick to the head. And then a basement drop kick to follow it up. Oh, Layne, though, hits a right hand. Oh, and a short arm clothesline. Damage now sends Monroe into the turnbuckle. Charges in. Clothesline. Oh, he went for the bulldog, but KJ sent him flying. Layne, though, cinches him up onto the shoulders. Hits the facelift. He goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 3, got him. Let's take a look back earlier in the match. Layne damage from the top with that shoulder tackle. Went for a cover, but KJ Monroe able to kick out and then slingshotting himself from the apron again to the top. Big time splash from the second turnbuckle. KJ came in, mistimed, and that allowed Layne damage to put him up on his back, hook him around the head, drop him with the facelift. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and picks up a victory. A very impressive showing by the big man, Layne Damage, as he scores his first win on Thursday Trauma. All right, we're ready for our next match, and it features two members of our tag team division as Trey Starr from Too Large taking on Blitz from The Reckoning. Blitz displaying his power here. Big short clothesline there as he takes Starr down to the canvas. Blitz grabs the leg, drops the elbow right over the inside of the knee. Off the ropes goes Blitz and a boot to the face of Starr. And Blitz drops another elbow, trying to keep the speedy Trey Starr grounded. And Blitz now, second turnbuckle on the inside, diving headbutt. Oh, Trey caught him there and then hits an acai moonsault. He hooks the leg, but Blitz able to kick out at one. Irish whip sends Blitz out over the top rope to the apron. And Trey knocks him down to the floor. And he goes out after him. Slams the arm down on the floor. Drops another elbow. Oh, a knee right to the small of the back. Starr sends him back into the ring. And now he goes up to the top rope. What's he looking for here? Oh, he thought better of it. Oh, he got down to the apron and Blitz caught him. Oh, but Trey kips up on the outside. Blitz kind of showboating in the corner and Trey's going to make him pay. Shoulder to the back. Look out, up to the top rope. Hurricane Rana takeover. Starr goes for the cover and hooks the leg. Blitz out at one. Another acai moonsault by Trey Starr. Trey's going to go all the way up top. What's he got in mind here? Diving crossbody. And then, oh, he went for like a suicide dive, but might have got caught in the ropes and came up a little short. Oh, he catches Blitz with a neck breaker, though. He might have been playing possum out on the floor. Oh, Blitz, though, with a kick right to the face and then a forearm. Blitz on the apron, and now he's going to go to the top rope. Starr back in the ring. And Blitz jumps down to the outside. I think he was worried that Trey might have caught him coming off that top, so he decided to jump outside instead. Oh, look out. Sunset flip powerbomb. To the apron. Oh, slingshot splash. Trey's going to the top rope. What's he looking for here? Another diving crossbody. Trey looking to set him up. Oh, he hooks him up. Teardrop suplex. Starr with the cover, and he hooks the leg. 2. Oh, Blitz gets the right. No, the right shoulder up just in time. Oh, super kick. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. He got him. Blitz used his power to his advantage early, but Trey was able to get the momentum going. You see hitting that crossbody up onto the back into a sunset flip powerbomb. Out to the apron, slingshots himself in with a splash to the top rope again. Another diving crossbody, and then sets him up here, hooks him from behind, teardrop suplex, goes for the cover, and we thought this might be it, but Blitz able to kick out. And then Trey catches him with that super kick, and that put the lights out on Blitz and was enough for the victory. A big victory for Too Large in singles competition as Trey Starr shows why he is too hot to handle. Here we go with our next clash here on Thursday Trauma. Vince Varick taking on Bruno Breaks. Breaks making his Thursday Trauma debut. Both men now in the corner in a collar and elbow. Varick goes behind, applies a rear waistlock. He's using that size and strength to try and neutralize Bruno Breaks, but Bruno's no slouch in the strength department, but Vince with a roll up, but only a 1 count. Right hand. And again, both men collar and elbow tie up, this time right in the center of the ring. And now it's Bruno Breaks who goes for the rear waistlock. Doesn't quite have the hands lock though, and that allows Vince Varick to snapmare him over out of it. Bruno, though, able to escape that into a hammerlock. Vince looking for an escape. Bruno applying more pressure to that hammerlock. Oh, Vince able to reverse into a hammerlock of his own. And then Bruno snapmares him down. Rear chinlock applied by Bruno Breaks. Vince escapes and then goes back to that hammerlock. Both men up to a vertical base. And now it's Vince Varick grinding away with that hammerlock. And a double leg takedown from behind by Varick. And again, both men tied up. Bruno now powering Varick back into the corner. Referee's calling for the break. Oh, but Vince catches him with a back elbow. Has him up in a fireman's carry position, but Bruno with the elbows fighting his way out. Oh, look out, looking for an exploder maybe, but Vince drags Bruno over toward the ropes. Sends him into the ropes. As he comes back, a series of forearms to the back. Big waistlock takedown. And now Varick goes out to the apron. He's going to go to the top rope. Diving crossbody, 400 plus pounds crashing down. He goes for the cover and hooks the leg. But Bruno out at 1. Standing shooting star press by the big man. Oh, but Bruno answers with a kick to the head. And now drops the knee right on the arm. And an elbow telegraphed right to the forehead. Bruno now sets him up with a fisherman buster. What's Bruno got in mind here? Oh, an arm drag monkey flip. But Vince quickly back to his feet. But an Irish whip. And Bruno hits a knee right to the breadbasket. Bruno now off the ropes and a double axe handle to the head. Vince pulls himself up. Bruno now has him in the corner. Puts him up on the top rope. He's got him up on his shoulders. Carries him out to the ring. Muscle buster. Bruno goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Vince Varick able to get the left shoulder out of there. Oh, what's Bruno got in mind here? He wants to press the advantage. He's going to drag him over towards the ropes. Hooks him up. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex out to the floor. What a nasty fall to the outside. And now Bruno's up top. Diving elbow drop down to the floor on top of Varick. Bruno breaks. Back into the ring here. And he's going to go for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Varick kicks out. Oh, Varick. Oh, look at that. He was able to avoid and then come up with a bicycle kick. Varick now has Bruno up on his shoulders. TKO. Varick goes for the cover and hooks the leg. Referee there for the count. But Bruno kicks out at 2. Varick now goes kick to the midsection. Bruno catches him. Grabs the leg. Turns him over. Single leg Boston Crab. Oh, Varick able to power his way out of it. And then hits a super kick to the midsection. Bruno rolls out to the apron, pulls himself up, and Varick with the shoulder block sends him down to the floor. Referee going to administer a 10 count, but Vince Varick's up to the top rope. Oh, he thought better of it as Bruno got to his feet. Hits a right hand. Bruno blocks, hits a forearm. Jumps into the ring. Goes behind. Tiger suplex. He releases into a waistlock bridge. 2, 3. He got him. Vince Varick, you can see, had some offense rolling early, but Bruno turned the tide, puts him up on the top rope. Look at the power, 400 pounds for the muscle buster, but Vince Varick able to kick out. And then look at again, another display. Look at the power here as Breaks just tosses him to the floor and then would go to the top rope to follow it up with a big diving elbow drop. Bruno would get him back into the ring, go for the cover, but Varick would kick out. And then Vince Varick up on the shoulders into the TKO. Thought he might have had, the referee was right there, but you could see Bruno Breaks shoot that right shoulder up, and then all of a sudden goes behind, hooks the arms, tiger suplexes, switches into a waistlock bridge, and there is the 1, 2, 3. Another Thursday Trauma debut, resulting in a victory. This time it's Bruno Breaks notching the W. Here we go, ready for our main event on Thursday Trauma, and it's the EWA World Heavyweight Champion, Moose the Maple Mauler, facing off with Alexander Alberts. The championship not on the line here, but these two men no strangers to one another. They met in the finals of the EWA World Heavyweight Championship Tournament, where Moose was crowned the inaugural champion. They've had a rematch since then, Moose coming out the victor on both occasions. But Alberts taking it to the champion early here. Gut wrench overhead toss. Moose out to the apron trying to break the momentum. Alberts now, what's he looking for? Oh, Moose catches him with a left there. Creates some separation. Both men now tied up. Alberts backs him up to the ropes. Referee comes in looking for the break. And he gets the break. Alberts, though, follows it up quickly with a roundhouse there. Goes into a full arm drag and twist. Into a standing wrist lock. Putting more pressure on that arm, keeping that wrist lock applied. Moose looking for a way out of this. Alberts transitions into a standing side headlock. And look at the torque just pulling away at Moose the Maple Mauler. The Moose, though, picks him up and back suplexes him. That's one way to get out of that headlock. Stop the momentum of Alberts cold. Irish whip by Moose. He drops down again. And then a spinning back elbow. Oh, but Alberts with a kick catches him to the head, coming in. Alberts scoops him up onto the shoulder, drops him right over the top rope. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. Only a 1 count, though, before the champ kicks out. Oh, Moose with a kick there, and then follows it up with a lariat. Moose now stomping at the head of Alexander Alberts. Moose fired up here. Uh-oh, look out! Alberts finds himself in a sticky situation. It's the Maple Elbow. Moose covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but Alberts kicks out. Moose has put quite a few opponents away with that elbow. What's Moose looking for here? Oh, Alberts able to kick him off. Pulls him up. Stomp right to the rib cage. Oh, kick to the face. Applying a hammerlock. Alberts grabbing the other hand and look at just ripping at the fingers. And then double knees to the back of Moose. Alberts now goes underneath. DDT! That's usually the precursor. It looks like he could be looking for it. He kicks him. Grabs him around the head. It's the Dragon Sleeper. And Moose, hold on. No, Moose taps out. I can't believe it. Moose there, as you see, finally getting on the board there with a back suplex. And then Alberts dropped him over the top rope. But Moose would get it rolling and then hit the Maple Elbow. He goes for the cover. We thought this might be all, but Alberts shoots that left shoulder up just in the nick of time. He goes underneath, goes for the DDT, and then locks in that Dragon Sleeper, and Moose taps out. A big win. Alexander Alberts handing Moose his first loss here in the EWA, and you gotta think that puts him in line for a World Heavyweight Championship title match.